Good evening and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online.
First over the rail in 30 raids.
And this is my disciplined playthrough. Okay, just to catch up on things, when I say, just in case you're wondering why do I say discipline, to get my clock started. Why I'm saying discipline is because I start these playthroughs, have these wonderful ideas of what I want to do. I do it for a little bit and then I kind of wander off and forget it. I lose interest. So I'm going to try, when I say disciplined, it's more for me than anything else. Just to make sure, and encourage myself to continue doing this and taking it through and not stopping. Because I really want to make this a good playthrough. Make entertainment. I'm not the most dynamic YouTuber, full of, buzz, I'm so up, so lively, full of energy. I'm not that kind of guy. 56 years old, not that kind of guy. So it's very, very chilled, relaxed. That's just the way I am. So yeah, this is disciplined because I also want to just focus on one thing. The problem is with this game is I tend to get distracted when you're exploring in Elder Scrolls Online because you focus on a quest. You're doing a quest, but you see something, another quest, you pick up a side quest. You see a delve or something else you pick up, and you get distracted and go off to do something else, and you forget what you're focused on. So we're hoping to not do that with this playthrough. So anyway, just to catch up, this is Sulara Mist-Walker. Oh, where's she gone? There she is. Sulara Mist-Walker is a sea elf. Yes, she's a sea elf. I know they're not in the game and not playable, and she's actually a high elf, but we're ignoring that. We're not thinking about that. She's a sea elf. For all intents and purposes, Sulara Mist-Walker is a sea elf. Exploring Tamriel. So, in the last episode, we came here. This little temple, well, it's not a little, it's a very big temple. The Temple of the Morning Springs. And Sulara wanted to come here because she wanted to explore, because she's an adventurer, she's an explorer, not from Tamriel. By the way, I've worked out how to pronounce where she comes from. So, the correct pronunciation is, it's Payan Dania. That's how you pronounce it. So Payan Dania. That's where she's from. As is the home of the Malma people. And I don't think it's classed as Tamriel. I think it's classed as a separate entity to Tamriel. It's not part of Tamriel. So she's due to being cut off and abandoned and forgotten by her people, the Malma people. She's decided to explore the whole of Tamriel. The reason for that is simply because she's different. What happens is she's different because although she's a sea elf and they're brought up to practice weather magic, living on the sea, in crews and fleets for King Orgnum, king of the Malma people, on one of her missions, her fleet were completely and utterly submerged into the depths of the Abyssinian Ocean, and everybody was wiped out. A whole crew was wiped out. Only Sulara survived. And the reason she survived was because she submerged into the depths of the sea and she stumbled upon the body of an old dragonborn warlord, and she picked up her body kind of reacted with him, and it awakened an innate ability that she didn't know was there, and that is the fire, the flame, the heat. She's a walking fire, walking flames, and she found herself rising from the depths as a Dragonknight, and the abilities that a Dragonknight carries. So that's the story. So because her people have forgotten her and they don't care about her, she's decided that she's just going to explore Tamriel and learn all about the wonders of Tamriel. And we're going to just nip over here and grab this sky shard. That thunderbug getting us. Yeah, and she wants to explore. She's never been to Tamriel. Her life has always been within the fleet, and sailing the seas around Pyandania. So she knows nothing about Tamriel, only that she's tasked with looting and attacking vessels and things like that. Namely the High Elves, because they've got a real hatred towards the High Elf race. So yeah, that's. But she wants to be different. She wants to explore Tamriel. And so, what we're going to do is, as you can see, we've got the main quest set up there. We're going to give that a miss for now. We're not going to follow the main quest for the moment. And we're going to follow this, because on her way to the Shattered Shoals, she got accosted, if you like, by a spectre. Asking, and the spectre, and I'll read it out, so, a spirit named Cartirinque, can't pronounce that, warned me of dark knowledge sealed in 3 forbidden tomes. She asked me to find all 3 and destroy them in a shrine on Khenarthi's Roost. I need to locate the 3 forbidden tomes before someone less capable stumbles upon them. So yeah, we're going to do that, because yes, we will go to Mistral Reggie, but she wants to explore a bit and look around the Khenarthi's Roost and get more about it. So we're going to go there. We're going to start over here. Okay, so we're not going to kill livestock. Thanks for the warning, game. I have no intention of attacking these sheep, I promise. Although as a pirate she would do that. See, this is one example. So we've got a look. So up here straight away we've got a quest. That's the Laughing Moon's plantation, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to just ignore that. Keep on going to find these books. When we get to Mistral, we're going to do a few things. So we're going to start working on our mount, because it's so slow right now. Oh, hang on. We'll just walk right past it. There we go. So we've got to go over here. There it is. First book is here. Ritual of Resonance. Ritual of Resonance. The soul-shriven shriek and writhe in Cold Harbour. The harvester of souls digests them, making them mutter in despair. They whisper their secrets to the dead winds of oblivion, and those with ears attuned will know them and use them. Gather the implements, a steel needle, nightshade, frost salts, the crushed bone of a sacrifice, splintered tooth of a daedroth. Inscribe the circle, the names and the symbols, sower of strife, lord of brutality, corner of the house of troubles. Create the tool, purify the needle over a fire of nightshade, cool it in frost salts, place upon it an enchantment of sharpness and one of weak shock. Prepare the body, create a draught of bone and tooth and hold it in the mouth. Inscribe the names and symbols on the flesh of the palms. Open the gate, place the needle in the left ear's entrance. Insert so slowly as barely to move. Worldly sounds make way for the cries and secret dreams of the slaves of Cold Harbour. What a horrific book that is. Really is. We don't like that book at all.
Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
So we're going to watch this.
Now you die. Not now, not ever.
Okay. Alright. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? So yeah, we collect the book, first of the 3 books. And we got to see a little bit of a thing happening. Something that would have happened in the past, I would assume that's what it is. So we'll continue on. I mean, I could get my mount out, I suppose. We could do a bit of running with her, but it's just, I think it's just quicker. It's just quicker, really, to be honest. And there we go, here's the next one. Journal of Bravam Lythandas. Now, how big is this? It's like a big book. It's quite a big book. We'll read it. So if you don't like lore and don't like me reading the lore, I apologise. It is something that I will do in this playthrough because I like it. So, 12th First Seed. The experiments continue to progress. I have imposed several persistent illusions on the subject's mind, though he must still wear the amulet. It was simple to convince him that his own soul was tied to it, and that its removal would mean immediate death. I do not have complete control of the illusions yet. When I tried to convince him the shed was made of stone instead of wood, he saw it as made of sweetmeats, and I had to prevent him from attempting to eat it. The individual's own predispositions still have some undesired influence. 17th of Second Seed. Finally, I solved 2 problems that have been stalling my work with one elegant solution. With the exact combination of domination spells I have created, I now have total control over the hallucinations along with persistence, without the need for costly enchantments. This is a timely find, as the subject recently indicated that removal of the amulet might be preferable to the current stages of the experiment. I can now begin looking for additional subjects. 5th of mid-year. The 3 that inhabit my basement are convinced that they live in a palace. They have begun to take on the aspects of nobles, which is their own conceit. I have not attempted to alter their perceptions of themselves. This shared illusion has held for 2 weeks, and shows no sign of breaking down under prolonged scrutiny, as the others had. I remain hesitant to subject myself to these illusions yet, though I am fairly confident I'd be able to extract myself. Testing has not revealed any of the distortions I'd hoped to observe in the nature of local reality. Perhaps more subjects are needed. 10th of sun's height. Another interesting development occurred today. I introduced the notion that a werewolf would rampage through the palace to just one of the subjects, out of range of the others. When I returned him and he awoke, it was not he who first spotted the werewolf at all, but another subject. Each seemed to perceive the beast. I shall have to test this further. Is the illusion becoming its own reality, or have I accidentally connected them in some other way? Could the false world bleed through? How exciting! 23rd of sun's height. I am losing control. It is almost as if some outside force is interfering. I can feel a strange undercurrent in the spells I have woven. Resistance in the minds of the subjects. They are becoming unintelligible and difficult to work with. One sits in the corner, rocking back and forth and muttering prayers to Debella, of all things. Another has injured herself horribly and will need to be removed. Thus far, I had not been concerned for the soundness of their minds. What could be causing this? 2nd of last seed. To my great surprise, everything in the basement was gone this morning. The simple furnishings, supplies, and most upsettingly, the subjects. The basement walls, ceiling and floor are now completely covered with a mural depicting the grand chamber of a palace. The subjects are nowhere to be seen, and strangest of all are the set of paints and single brush found lying in the corner. Some trickery and tampering has clearly taken place. I shall have to investigate further. Okay, that's the second book. Now we're going to see another. Is there another video, another thing coming up? We're going to see another. No?
Finally, Beza
Oh, yes,
Joe
we are.
will find this fabled brush. What? What is this? Please, no. This one will stop looking.
Oh, that didn't work, did it? Okay, so that's 2 books. And now for the last book, which is in this direction. Oh, look at this. It's woeful. It really is woeful. So we'll just cut through the Laughing Moon's plantation. We're not going to stop here because there is a quest here they want us to do. We're going to just simply scoot past it. Okay, over in this direction. Oh, I can't, it's doing my head in. Let's come off the... Let's just go, let's just run on foot. It's just so much quicker. So we're headed down here. Across here. Oh, hang on. It's round here. Have I just... Where is it? Oh, it's right there.
Khenarthi's Roost and the Dominion. Together, real and
Masterwork of the Inducer. Much of the text from Eldhal, the Inducer's account, is unreadable and cannot be salvaged, like so many Ayleid records. I have translated the intact excerpts to the best of my ability, but have had to infer the meaning of some unclear terms. In truth, I am relieved that no more can be read. The original, with its grotesque and unnerving diagrams, will be sent back for preservation. I pray I will be permitted to leave this place soon. Pliability of its materials, so vital and so obedient to my tools, it was a subject yearning for ascent to the ultimate purpose of its form. A vision of the shape and the method took me immediately and stilled the form. I stopped its sight and speech and stood it in the working space. I ordered the servants to stay and bear witness to a perfect example, and began the dedication rituals. And to it I sang, and hummed, and whispered. The cage of its heart gave assent, and unfurled with no splintering, no cracking, the lice rhythms persisting. I ordered 5 silver chains. Into each link I inscribed the 100 words for bliss, and I wrapped the cage, I trunk all round to best display the organ at work. Such joy! It must have been that blood-made pleasure watch the work, guided my movements. A new inspiration came upon me, and fervidly I grasped the sight orbs in between the implements. I blessed it with wings of welkin, gently grafted and obtained at great expense. I extended its blood paths, a delicate web within shining light, 8 stars for its crown, 8 rubies at its feet, splayed forearms reaching for Aetherius. It became real when I gave it the name Messenger Beast Redeemed. Well, that makes no sense at all whatsoever. So there we go. We have all of the things.
This book had best be worth the price.
And as you can see, every time someone reads the book, they're getting attacked by somebody.
What is that? Wait! I only wanted to make something beautiful.
And they're all ending in death. Alright, okay, so we've got to go this way now. To find the ruined temple. Ruined shrine, not temple. Got another sky shard up here, plus we also have a point of interest to get. Take care of this Alec first, we're not really fighting yet. Take their red meat. We'll grab the runes because we might use the runes. Okay, so we need to go. So where are we going? I think we need to go in here, don't we? What's this? We discovered this. Yeah, here we go. This is the point of interest, I think, to discover. We're not being under attack, so that's good. Temple of the Crescent Moons, and there's a sky shard to grab in here, so we'll grab that while we're here. Is it round the back? I think it's round the back. Yeah, there it is. So we'll grab that while we're here. So yeah, Solara's getting quite familiar with the sky shards around Tamriel, knowing, and she's beginning to understand their worth and how they can help her. Okay, let's go. Find this ruined shrine. Okay, so I've got to find a safe way down. So back down the stairs, I think would do. Yeah, then we just follow this path round. Go down here. Yeah, I'm not deliberately avoiding the creatures. I'm trying, like I say, it's a disciplined playthrough, so I really want to make sure I stay focused on what the task at hand, which is this quest. So we might have to fight a few things on the way, just because they're in the way, en route to where we're trying to get to. But yeah, in general, we're not going to fight everything that we see, unless we really have to. So we're running out of stamina. Let our stamina come back. So you see, there's quests absolutely everywhere that I need to probably pick up. We could probably pick this one up actually as it's on the way. Note to examine. A young Khajiit wandered into camp last night, said he's looking for Hazak. If anyone asks where I am, I'm dragging this fool off to Hazak's Hollow. He'll see the boss before his head and body part ways. We spotted Aldmeri on the beaches. If you need me, send a runner up and around the hill above Hazak's Hollow. Double back to the dock near the entrance. Take the note. So that's given us a new quest, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to stay focused on the one we're trying to do. So we look like this place is covered.
Turn back, Master. This is not the place for us.
I'll talk to this guy here. Sahira Darrow.
This one.
What's attacking me? Oh, stupid harpies. Yeah, you run away, harpies. You know you can't take me.
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning flame. Perhaps Sahira Darrow has thrown good money after bad.
Who are you?
A simple Khajiit, doing what she can to survive. Sahira Darrow came to this shrine for guidance. It said the flame gives visions to those who seek it.
And what do you seek, Khajiit?
Answers to unasked questions. Mysteries defined by the stars themselves. And if Sahira Darrow makes some gold along the way, all the better.
What's
The
this?
shrine is key to all of these things.
What is so special about this shrine?
It's a shrine to Hermes Mora, Daedric Prince of Knowledge. They say if you stare into the fire, all will be revealed. But without the ever-burning flame, there is no way to find the lost books.
Now this would really interest Sulara because she's probably heard a lot about Daedra princes and the Daedra of Tamriel. It's probably not. It's not something that her own people would have really know anything much about or even believe in. So this will be really interesting to her. Lost books. What lost books?
Tomes, lost to the ages. They're full of secrets from an earlier time. A connection to our past and a bridge to our future. It doesn't matter what lies the spirit told. Sahira Darrow will find those books.
What do you mean a spirit lied to you?
While searching for the shrine, a spirit appeared to me and warned me away. Don't you see? Hermes Mora rewards the pursuit of knowledge. The spirit is a test to keep lazy seekers away.
Goodbye.
That's her. It's the lying spirit.
Okay, so we'll talk to her. I can't pronounce the name, so I'm not going to try and pronounce it.
Don't listen to these fools' words. The forbidden tomes must be destroyed. Place them in the shrine's flame, quickly.
There's no flame in the shrine.
What? That isn't possible. No matter. I'll rekindle the shrine's fire with my own essence, but you must promise to destroy them. You saw what happens to those who possess the tomes.
Nothing bad has happened to me so far.
Then that is a blessing. Once the books begin calling to you, there is little time before they ensnare you completely. Burn the books. Don't let their burden destroy you.
Okay, so from a role-playing point of view, what would Sulara do? I mean, yeah, I mean she's she's got no issue with people seeking knowledge, absolutely not. But having seen the visions and what happened to the people that had the books previously, and what happened and the result of having those books, would she care about the people that looking at these books or not? That's the question. I think, yeah, she's not evil, obviously, so I think she probably would care. So she'd want to destroy the books because she's you know, because she's seen what can happen to them. We'll talk to Sahiradara one more
One
time.
of the books, then luck truly favors my path. Do not listen to the lying spirit. This knowledge should be preserved by one who knows how. By this, I mean Sahiradara knows.
And tell me, how would you preserve it?
This one knows the proper care in handling of old texts, also the importance of trade. To you, these books are useless things, but to me, they have value. Hand Sahiradara the books in return for value. Just think, no more spirit will matter at you.
Okay, so I think when I've done this before, I've burned the books. So we're going to do it differently this time. But I've thinking about it from our point of view. Sulara, she's here on Tamriel to explore, gain more knowledge herself. So she would kind of relate to what Sahiradara is saying. She could understand that she's the knowledge that she's trying to seek, and just So I think what we're going to do on this occasion, I'm going to give the books to Sahiradara and see what happens.
You are full of surprises. And to rest any fears you may possess, Sahiradara will bring them to the scholars at the Temple of the Crescent Moons. This one will do nothing with the books until they are certain no dangers lie within. Not that knowledge can ever be dangerous.
And the value you mentioned?
An old trinket, but this one always felt it brought her some luck. Perhaps it's what led us to meet at this shrine. A true pleasure. It would be good to meet again, yes?
So we've got the Inducer Scalpel, which is a sword, is it? Or is it a dagger? Can't tell. I think it's a sword, it's one-handed. It's a dagger, yeah, so it's a dagger again. Okay, alright, that's fine. So.
What fortune!
So the spirit just disappears. We no more dialogue with the spirit. That's fine. Good stuff. Okay, let's have a quick look at that. Oh, I need to get a screenshot actually. I haven't got a screenshot for this playthrough actually. That's.
Perhaps Sahiradara should examine her purchase.
Well, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. Look. I'm glad we didn't carry on. I was wanted to see what would happen. Now I know what happens. She gets pulled into oblivion or some sort of plane. Love it. That's great. All right. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a quick look at that new dagger. Oh, it's a complete improvement on what we've got so far. It does poison damage. Cool. That'll be good. So let's equip it. We can break down that other dagger. Okay, so we've got the Inducer's Scalpel. Let's take a look at it. Oh, she got it. Can we see it? No. Oh, there we go. Just bits. So that's. There we go. So yeah. I mean, we're not going to stick with daggers. I'm hoping that we'll get a sword at some point, because I just feel that she would be a sword kind of person. But let's do a screenshot. Put that away. I like this. So we're going to want to get the lamppost in, the wall in. And we'll grab that. I like that. That's nice. Super. Fantastic. Great stuff. Alright everyone, that is the quest Dark Knowledge completed. So we're going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched to the end of the episode, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back again soon with another episode of Elder Scrolls Online as we continue the adventures of Sulara Mist-Walker. Thanks very much. Goodbye.